All right. I'm going to do a little bit of a warm-up fight to start off to remind myself of how this squad kind of functions before I dive into fighting Gafgarion at the execution platform. Let's see.
Very well.
Grab you two because you need a little bit more of a level.
You have
We can
my
grab
strength.
Soap. We can grab
My turn.
Micaiah. And we'll grab her.
Rely on me. No turning back.
I probably could put Poach on someone, but it's fine. Yeah, one shot. Raise up your bravery a bit more. Cannot speak today. Think you can reach him? Yeah.
I am ready.
I don't think you have a jump far enough to reach now. So we are good to have you wait. You can't reach anyone quite yet. Nothing too dangerous there. And now these guys come in. Ooh, blocked. Nice.
Right then.
Alright, aim shot, leg shot. That's terrible. And we get a better angle. Could potentially immobilize you. I wouldn't mind getting you.
How about you?
Ah, no luck this time. Yeah, I think that would hit both of them, but we can get this one at least. Oops. Gotta remember, she will sometimes drop the actual dialogue for those. 72, which I don't think, yeah, this doesn't change, but might as well get a bap in.
I fear nothing.
Fire off a Rama right there. I wasn't expecting him to almost one-shot the vampire, too. That's fine. Oh, only 16, too. Oof. And yeah, you can get him.
You had this coming.
Heal over there.
Come then.
And then we can just drop this man.
Enough. Newfound.
Agrius level 16, very nice. We'll move you to deal with the cat.
Leave it to me. Thanks.
Nice.
What to do?
Stadio. I don't know if he can get a good shot, is the only issue. Perfect.
And stay down.
He's going for Mustadio. And barely hurts him. You love to see it. Ooh,
No time to waste.
nothing crazy there, but that was like the crit sound. And you... Unlikely to work, but it's 47%. Ah, not dice this time. Ah. Worth a shot. Alright.
Was there something?
540, nothing really worth grabbing for that. 253. I'm picking up Shiva just for a wide range ice attack's pretty okay, and then we'll start saving up for the good summon spells. You need like 400 for anything that matters? Yeah. You need 140 more. Honestly, they're pretty easy to pick up in my opinion, just because the game isn't like insanely simple, but it's not like crazy complex. Unless you're taking it for like a quote unquote optimal playthrough where you do everything perfectly, but I've never been that kind of person, so. But honestly, if you're just looking to have fun with the game, it's got some definite moments where it'll make you question if you're doing things correctly, but for the most part, it's pretty good about telling you what's relatively important. You think sending Agrius on this side, and Stadio's probably for the best. And then we will have you two over here.
Just try and stop me.
To battle.
I remember, I think it's Tactics Advanced for the Game Boy also is a good starting point. Because I think that one's a little bit better about tutorializing you, but it also has the weird red card system that I'm not huge on.
Very well.
Nice.
Is that?
The enemy!
Also, story for this game,
We are coming for the
fantastic.
princess. Stand down, or take her place on the gallows.
And the trap is sprung.
Trap.
Bro doesn't have to talk like that, he just chose to.
Ramza, ever the gallant fool.
What have you done with Lady Avilia?
I've done naught with her. She's a Lionel. What of the gem?
Gem.
Might we spare ourselves these tiresome fates? I speak of the Cardinal's gemstone. The one who stole it travels with you, does he not? I would have it surrendered.
If you want it, come and get it.
So, the boy now thinks himself a man. Very well. Let us finish this like men. It is not too late to change your mind, Ramza. Return with me to Ekros.
Here's hoping
Brother Dice Dog would fight
we
to
at
do
least get a
what's
couple
done.
of good turns in a row
Said as
before
much
we
as-
get mulched.
What is it that stops you? Chivalry? A tired relic? Neither justice nor loyalty ever filled a man's belly. However you may pretend you are a noble, it's in your very veins. and a noble rules over and uses the small folk as he sees fit. Lesser men can only dream of having your lot in life. So forget this foolishness and be who you were born to be.
No, I will not. The foolishness is believing that our blood dictates our destiny. I refuse to exploit others simply because I was born a Beowulf.
Hey, thank you,
Even
PK
should it
Rockman,
mean
for the follow.
defying
Very
my
kind of
brother,
you.
I will be true to myself. I will play no part in his foul plots.
Foul? You would paint your brother's deeds as foul? For
Thank you, Corpsykins. Very kind for the
House
follow as well.
Beowulf has possessed great
Appreciate it, y'all.
military might and the influence that comes with it. As its lord, your brother simply upholds the duties of his station. You of all people should know that. What you call foul, I call necessary. Deny it all you want. This is the way of the world.
My brother and Duke Larg seek to ignite war to further their own ends. Yet who is it that will be made to suffer? It is the soldiers, who fight and die with their names unknown to their lords. It is the veterans, who are cast aside when their swords are no longer needed. It is the common folk.
No, I'm actually just
who are
playing this on
brought by
Switch.
taxes and levies. After 50 long years of conflict, the kingdom was finally beginning to know peace again. But now a privileged few would shatter that peace for personal gain. If such a thing is not foul, sir, then pray tell what is.
A man does not eat an omelette without breaking eggs. It matters not whether he is born into abundance or no. Progress exacts a price, and that price is paid in blood. Such is the ink in which history's pages are writ. Look around you, boy. Ivalice rots from within. Your brother would carve out the root of its decay, even if it means his hands must be soiled.
I love the fact that these assassins just stood there and let that conversation go on for like 2 whole minutes and did nothing about it. They're just like, yeah, boss is talking, it's fine.
Forward.
Eesh. At least we gave about as good as we got.
For the sake of progress, you would see Lady Ivalice sacrificed. I will not abide it. I will not stand by and watch her made another Tetra.
Forget Zeekden. That was not within your control. But many things are to an heir of House Beowulf, and you have a duty as such. It is your fate to see that duty fulfilled.
As it was my fate to let Tetra die. No, fate had no hand in that. Tetra died because I did not raise a hand to save her. I've lied to myself all this time. It was my own inaction that killed her. I will not forget it. Not for as long as I live. I must concentrate.
Nice.
Here I go.
Any chance you can take her down? Perfect. One archer down. Not the scariest foe, but I want fewer enemies, essentially. Oh, he can attack Rome's from up there. That's unfortunate.
Now.
No stop on that. Unlucky. He's going for Agrius. Just don't break my stuff. That's fine. I can deal with damage all day long.
Where to?
Okay, the aim goes off after the cure. That's good. That's bad. That's annoying.
What do you mean to do with Lady Ophelia?
I will return her to Gafgarion as per my contract. What Duke Larg does with her after that is not my concern.
Dukes Larg and Goltanna are cut from the same cloth. Both sides would use her as a pawn. Just as Dystarg and Larg now use you. Are you not ashamed to be no more than a piece in their game? Have you no pride? No honor?
He really doesn't, and that's kind of the great thing about
Pride?
Gafgarion.
Honor? Such flights of fancy are long since flown from me, my lady.
Onward.
Just to avoid grouping up, so that time mages can't absolutely ruin my day. 108, 60, that's pretty good.
I am ready.
And then just take you out so that you don't hurt my healer. Alright, slow mist, that's the important one. We can deal with her not being able to move. I don't know that I could deal with her taking one turn every 3.
Lackwit. You refuse to see reality for what it is. Listen to me, Ramza. Every day, someone, somewhere dies without your knowledge. What is the life of one girl when weighed against the greater good?
I see no good in using people. Only deception and death. I will not stand by any longer as innocents fall prey to your good. I will not let you harm the princess.
Then you seal your fate, you stubborn fool.
I do love that Gafgarion actually just likes Ramza and is sad to have to fight him.
Taste this!
So we can get out of there. I don't know that I necessarily want to just yet. I wonder. I don't think this works like I think it does, but yeah, that's awful chance. Yeah, I think leaving her here. 'Cause we're not really hurting Gafgarion, so I don't care if he heals a little bit. And he cannot do enough damage to one round her, so.
Right then.
Aim shot, arm shot. 85 is probably the best we're gonna get for a bit. Nice. So he's not a problem anymore, at least for a few turns. And now we can start focusing down on the dangerous people. And he's even running to a nice convenient corner. Come on, keep coming down.
Ramza, you are a Beowulf.
You didn't know? Aye. This little whelp is a son of the great house Beowulf.
'Tis true. I am sorry I kept it from you. Yet though I am my father's son, that does not make me the same as my brothers. I knew naught of the plot to kidnap the princess. For the honor of my house, I will bring an end to these machinations. I will put everything to rights. This I swear.
Do you truly think I would doubt you now? You have more than proven yourself.
Agrius continuing to be the greatest. She's down. Can't really effectively get up to her, but we could see 72 into Gafgarion's not bad, and it's a little more than he heals every turn, so shielded. Slow one through. Alright, now it's finally safe to leave that shelter. And we can throw this here. What will we do again? Chance to inflict sleep. Nothing there, but he'll get free healing out of this, so that's fine. I don't know if we'll be able to reach her, but we can try. Oh, perfect. Because guns are awesome in this game. He's about to start coming online.
By divine will unencumbered, by darkness empowered. Shadow Blade, fall!
Let me think.
Take this. Face your fate.
Oh, we almost perfected him, damn. Alright, we do good damage into Gafgarion, that's good. We're essentially doing 32 a round with just Ramza, which is not bad, considering how dude's just kind of a monster. Ooh, that's a lot more than I was expecting. Throw this on. Move here for safety, just to make sure Mustadio can get to her. Right. He can't move now, which is basically the same as not being able to act. She's going to throw a haste on him. That's honestly not too bad. Ah, it'd be real funny if you could jump there.
Come on.
Can we get a stop off on you? Nah, no luck.
Come then. Taste this!
I mean, if he just wants to keep chasing her all map, I'm perfectly fine with that, actually.
Leave this.
This slow war off.
Come then.
No time to waste.
You're finally gone, so we don't have to worry about any more time mages. I don't want him regaining anything, but we can get a free antidote and aim +7. And we are going to keep this man stun locked. Is it honorable? No. Is it funny? Yes. Ah, gold shield would be nice.
Fall!
I must concentrate.
Ah, we got battle boot. We got robbed.
Now!
No Geomancer luck today. Unfortunate.
Onward.
Ooh, silenced. I don't think that matters for his holy sword.
For it. We can win this.
I forgot he has counter tackle.
I'm in.
Why does he have counter tackle? He has to move. Hold on, you're not using the staff that can heal, right? No, okay. His counter tackle did almost as much as Shadow Blade. That's kind of fun.
Curse me for a fool. I'd not thought you'd grown so strong. As much as it chafes, I'd best retreat for now.
And now we can pick up the rest of these perfectly safe. Silken Robe. Weird that the Knight was wearing that. I care more. I do not care about any of those abilities, actually. Alright, treasure chest. This man got bullied the entire fight, but you know what? He deserves it. Shoulder, nothing good. Gafgarion really did take the one thing I cared about. Ah, no luck.
The castle! We must make haste! Please be safe, Princess.
You've not touched your supper. A princess cannot live on pride alone. Do you think to starve yourself? None would weep, you know. There are many who would be gladdened by your passing. Now stop being stubborn and eat.
You were in league with the Cardinal all along, weren't you? What do you mean to do with me? If you not give me over to Larg, then what is your intent?
To put you where you truly ought to be.
So you would manipulate me as well? I'll not do it, you know. I'll not bend to your whims.
You will. If you wish to survive, you have no other choice.
What do you mean?
I mean...
So, this is Lady Avelia. Do we find you in good spirits, Your Highness? If you would be but a trifle more tame, there would be no reason to keep you in so cheerless a place as this.
These seem lavish enough quarters for a false princess. The girl does not yet know Lord Falmarv.
Truly? How pitiable.
Tell me of what it is you speak.
Very well. You are not Avelia at Kasha.
What?
The true princess died years ago. You are her double.
That's absurd.
It is neither absurd nor untrue. You are not Avelia. You are a straw doll placed in an empty crib by the council, which bears no love for Queen Luveria. It was the old men's intent that you would someday succeed the throne. They saw the queen as an obstacle, she and her brother Duke Larg both. Their method was exacting, its execution meticulous. They placed you in the royal family after assassinating the queen's two eldest sons, attributing their deaths to malady. The deception was complete, and your ascent all but sealed. King Ondoria was sickly and seemed unlikely to father another son. But against all odds, another prince was born. Whether he is in truth of Ondoria's seed is highly suspect, of course. Like as not, Duke Larg found some other sire to ensure his sister's place as mother to the king. Regardless, all of the council's work was made for naught the moment Prince Orinus drew his first breath.
You speak false. I'll not believe you.
Believe what you like, child. It is of little consequence. You may be born a butcher's daughter for all it concerns us. We hold a trump card in our hands. The stock from which it was cut matters not.
What is it you wish of me, then? What would you have me do?
Not at all, sweet child. We only wish that you be our princess as you always have.
I am a daughter of House Akasha. I'll take no orders from you.
Indeed. You are Her Royal Highness Princess Ovelia at Kasha. From whose seed and womb you sprung matters not. 'Tis more than our birth that determines our roles. And yours, child, is to be princess. You have always been princess. She who should rightly rule this chaos-racked kingdom. We only wish to help you claim the throne. Nothing more.
Who are you?
We are no friends of Duke Larg, nor do we sit in Goltana's camp. Think of us simply as allies.
Lord Falmarv, let us leave our princess to collect her thoughts. When she comes to see the reality of her situation, she will doubtless wish to be our ally.
I forget how genuinely impressively sinister these guys are. Like, Fulwarv does come in and just
Come, Delita.
100% dominate the scene.
Very well.
I'd take attack boost over pretty much anything else right now for this. Why did you get Mystic unlocked? Oh, level 3 priest. That makes more sense. Sure, we can pick up here. Yeah, I forgot you can Mana Farm. That's not a terrible one to pick up, honestly. Might be worth it later. Your elevation's kind of funny, but not actually all that good. Horizontal jump +3 or vertical jump +6. Pick up a little more distance with our jump. Anything worth caring about on there? You weren't in that fight. You can pick up Holy now, and now you are in. It takes up her almost entire MP bar, but it's going to be funny. Gives her a reactive skill for now. I wouldn't mind getting speed surge though, but that requires someone to spend a long time in Archer, so. So spell's kind of what I'd prefer to save up for on you. We have Divine Ruination, so now you are a monster, and I love it. High Potion, I think that's still the highest level one we can pick up right now. You also went into the combat, so we're good.
Greet it by all means.
Yeah, we're just gonna buy a bunch more of you real quick.
Are you? Thank you. Are you? Thank you. May I help with auto? Oh, you're here to sell. Are you happy to come? Are you happy? A pleasure.
Sell some of these. Gold Shield's even an upgrade here. That would have been so nice to have on the last map. Unfortunate.
Are you happy? Are you happy, Carson? Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy to come? Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? A pleasure. Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? Are you happy?
And sell all these lower tier items.
Are you thank? Will that be all catch your eye?
I don't think there's anything super worth buying right now. We need to slow, raises physical and magical attack power. We'll buy one.
Thank you. May I be of good choice?
And I don't. Oh, I do have two people who use shields right now. 25 defense. Yeah, the 5% magic blocking is not super worth it, in my opinion.
May I be of further assistance? Who needs outfitting?
Yeah, no weapons for him. Remember, has the highest armor. And I think Brigandine is the highest light armor for him. Yeah, because he doesn't. He would gain a little bit of magic boost from the wizard robe, but it's not super worth it, in my opinion, for losing what? 20 health, and he's not really going to do anything with the MP.
May I? Don't be.
Alright, let's see if we can do a repeat. Howdy. Alright, we have the battle at the gate.
For victory.
You get the mathematician at level 18 in this game? That's wild, honestly. It takes me way longer to get them.
As you wish.
Oops.
My turn, is it?
I think
At the ready.
there's no good way to position people for this map in front of the gate, so we just do our best.
Wait there. I'll open the gate.
I'd rather it remained shut. You made your way into the castle well enough.
That's
you
fair.
overlooked the ambush. You still have much to learn, lad.
No, we left Lad at home.
We're surrounded.
Don't take it too hard, eh? Experience always tells. You may have the noble blood, but I've been making wives into widows since long before you were born. In battle, I am your better. Come, Ramsar. It's you and me now. For what it's worth, I'm sorry it's come to this. Come then.
He does 63 a turn. That is not unsubstantial. Rude.
Come on.
How much can we heal a turn? 40. Torsion Stone, which I think he might be immune to, but could be funny.
Where am I needed?
Oh, that's right. I need to move her and then do it. Actually, does Shadowblade use Protector Shell? Alright, you just need this 75% chance to go off. And I need him to not be around next turn. Okay. Wind Slash. Ooh, that's annoying. Yeah. No, we can't get out of that and hit him, unfortunately.
Right.
Pal.
Alright, not too bad.
Turn this.
He's doing 45 now, which is much better.
Careful.
I don't even know if we need a full Cura. Yeah, Cura will do plenty.
I must have.
Oh, I should have been there. Unfortunate. One more space to get him. So we will. Yeah, we'll throw a ROM on her. She can't hit him with a Divine Ronation just yet. That unfortunately wears off real quick. I think just hoping for a status would be my best bet. If we can get stop off, that'd be kind of peak here. And again, I am actually thinking of this too narrowly. I don't need to 1v1 Gafgarion. Because I've dealt with everyone down here already. That did 90. Why did that do 90? Ooh, free coral sword. Nah, I care way more about the free MP at this point. Wait.
This ought.
Ramza, open up the door. And now it's a 5v1. Curse you, jump restrictions. You are entirely fair and valid, but it's mildly annoying.
Leave this to me.
Listen, I'll feel shame when I don't, or when I... If I built my Ramza to actually solo him, I probably would. I unfortunately am being dumb and having him as a Geomancer right now, which is not ideal for this. He does not have the health for it. Man's built to be a group fighter. We're saving the 1v1 build for the Wheatgrass fight though, because there's no cheesing that one. I mean, I'm sure it's very possible, it's just not with the way I have built my Ramza. I'm saying it's a player skill issue.
Is there no other way, Gafgarion? Must I fight the man who took me under his wing?
You'd wax sentimental even now. You'll not survive long that way, lad.
Mayhap not. But even now, I've no wish to take your life.
Sentimental.
I mean, yeah, I could have. I just didn't want to grind a bunch. I'm pretty much just going through the game with no, not a ton of extra battles.
In battle,
Just kind of playing it where it lands.
better. Your birth.
I don't think you really need to do stuff like that to beat Gafgarion anyway. You could just go monk and punch him to death.
After I shed the Bale's name, I set out to make my way as but another soldier. You were the one who guided me when I found myself adrift, Gafgarion. Were it not for you, I would not be here now.
Yeah, I didn't have anyone who really had a good sign for it, so I didn't really want to go through all the effort of it. Mostly just playing the game for fun, honestly.
Boy, I'll not hear this maudlin blather. Such is for your family. We both took up the sword and found purpose in battle, aye, but we're otherwise naught to one another.
This I understand full well. Nonetheless, I am grateful to you. Through you, I have had experiences no amount of privilege could have afforded me.
That's
I
fair.
have grown. So for what it is worth, I bear you no ill will.
You waste your final words on tripe. A highborn brat to the marrow you are.
That would be pretty nice. Alright, free lightning bow. You know what, Gafgarion, go ahead and hit whoever you like, because they're gonna heal most of it back. See, only hit Roms in this fight? That'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the first times I've ever not soloed him with Ramza, so I'm not too sure what his AI does in this scenario. Yeah, I think in the PSP version you could get the Dark Knight class, but
Gafgarion,
sadly we were not
I
given
would
that in
ask
this
why you
remake
involve
yet.
yourself in this.
But a man can dream.
Questions are moot now.
Agrius, ever the White Knight. You do well to give up on the princess. Oh, and while you're at it, give up your sword and armor too. You'd be happier settling down, as a woman should.
And you, sir, are ever the knave. To this day, you treat me with contempt.
Oop.
You seem to hold
Yes,
that
I
one
knocked my pen
sets
down.
limits where one finds fulfillment. You find yours in selling your sword for coin, yes?
I do. Good to see that even one as straight-laced as you can appreciate that.
If that brings you happiness, I'll not dismiss it. But is it not also the happiness of the countless women who have chosen the sellsword's life? These women share your values, find fulfillment in what they do. And it is not for any man to say otherwise. Onward.
I wonder. Ah, just shy. Ah well, we'll set it up for Ramza. Because I know for a fact the fight after this could get pretty sticky.
Well, well. Then I should fall to a mere boy. Huh? Well fought, Ramza. Well fought. A fool though you are, I could never bring myself to dislike you.
I do like that Gafgarion does genuinely like Ramza at the end of the day. Despite calling him an idealistic fool constantly. Ooh, Mithril Helm. Yeah, Robin bolting 3 people to start the map really did set us up for victory. And we go deeper into Lionel Castle for the first kind of really brutal fight of the game. There's not a ton of fights I think are really harder than a lot of the Lucavi fights. Anything you can learn from Chemist? Not yet. I want auto potion. 300's nothing for you. 191's nothing for you. 200's nothing for you. 330. Counter tackle could be funny, but that's about it. And you weren't in the fight. We will save. We want you here,
My turn, is
you
it?
here. Other
My
status
turn, is it?
cleanser farther away.
As you wish.
And Ivalice, I guess you're going
It's
there.
time.
Man, I wish I could be more spread out for this fight.
I see Gafgarion's sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Male blood is not given to spill easily, even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem. But enough is enough. You overstay your welcome. As I am loath to waste time and effort, I shall make you an offer. Leave the Aura site, and then leave Lionel. Refuse, and you will find my hospitality wanting.
God, this song set you on edge so
Where is
well. I
Lady
love
Ophelia?
it.
You mean to free her? What then? House Beowulf would see her dead. That is why you defied your kin, thereby marking yourself an outcast, and came to me, seeking the Church's aid. By taking the princess into my care, I merely granted you your wish. What would you have of me now?
Answer me. Where is Lady Ivalice?
Bound for Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand in aid over yours.
You lie! I'll not be deceived.
Her Highness undertakes to claim the throne of her own volition. She spreads her wings. Even so, she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better then than us to stand at her side? She saw this. Why not you? There's no reason you should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together, we can change Ivalice for the better.
They do
I have
always
no
paint
wish to
a
change the
pretty
world.
picture.
But nor can I stand by while our people suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe you can change it? Not even I am so naive as that.
Nescient humility from one possessed of such an artifact. That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, to say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my efforts are wasted on you. Though artful are the words of man, conviction they do lack. You place your faith in the unseen, upholding such a sacred truth. Ignorance begets ignorance as the blind lead the blind, and I despair to see it. I despair of mankind. Very well. I will demonstrate the stone's power. The power of God's true!
You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation, ecstasy.
So for anyone who was wondering, yes, I did see this way before I ever watched Nightmare Before Christmas. Alright, he is likely going to debuff half of my party here. Okay, he has a low chance on him. That's good.
This is Auracite's sacred power? How can power so vile banish villainy? Surely this is naught but evil itself.
Look at him, he's holding it a poop.
Good and evil still you would fain speak. Beneath concern such empty notions fall. Although no more ought I expect of you. Afore the ocean of Lucavi power, the minds of men are naught but trickling streams.
The power of the Lucavi? What are you? What have you done with the Cardinal?
What nonsense this! I am the man himself. Or rather, he who once was Delacroix. The Auracite, the stone, such powers grant to rise above the feebleness of man. Creation's laws restrain and rule me not. Astride your moral order do I stand. I am a god become.
My turn.
Nice, Rom's a dinged off of that.
Your weakness bad.
Oh, double stone. Okay, I don't have anything to fix that. Crap baskets. I don't think this will work against him, right? Yeah. So, leg shot, though? Alright, we can keep him from moving at least.
I'm ready.
He's asleep. That's not great for us.
Lucavi. If memory serves, the word is ancient Ivalician for transcendent one. But can it be possible? Can he truly have transcended mortality?
A god I am. No simpler terms there are.
No divinity would assume a form so foul. You are no being of immaculate light.
The Heavenly Father, maker of our world. I am not he, in that you are correct. Have you believed in being so divine? Possessed of boundless power and knowledge both? I fear to say that such do not exist, though utter this a cardinal or not.
Then you have deceived the people, and admit as much.
I freely do, without reserve or shame, though for the church I cannot claim to speak. The truth to me this power revealed, mere fantasy the Father, words in ink and air.
You call yourself a god, but I see only an abomination. Your power is that of demons.
Divine this power the legends would attest. Yet such distinctions matter not to me, for I no longer walk the mortal plane.
That a hero of the 50 Years' War should abandon his faith and become a monster.
Forget how good Rom is at verbally dressing down his villains, and his villains just going, and?
For faith in fiction is as faith in naught. The joyous day The power roused within to me was shown divinity's true form. My fervent-most desire was then fulfilled by the one god to whom I bend the knee. This self-same god Abjora surely sought, yet with their selfish ends to satisfy, the truth did his disciples warp and twist. A cruel and ugly truth that I embraced.
Are there more of you? Other Lucavi?
What need have you to know? Who here will die? A maggot, crushed and broken underfoot.
I must concentrate.
Doom's not too bad.
No time to waste.
We can still plug damage into him during that.
I shall smite you!
On night's divine I call. Tremble.
I am ready.
How strange that I, undying, here should die. The death come ere High Sheriff could descend. Oh, would that these eyes could witness death.
My two best characters didn't get to fight the whole map. Unfortunate for Agrius. It's Micaiah. I was hoping to pop a holy into him. But Ramza, Soth, and Mustadio kind of did pretty well. Mustadio didn't get to do much, but he held him in place for 2 jumps for 200 points of damage. Yeah, Soth carried that time.
My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Avelia. I would have you tell me more.
I am Delita Hyrule, a Black Ram lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimms. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own. A sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned.
Hyrule, you say? That is not a name I've heard before.
I had thought Baron Grimms and his Black Rams felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past.
Indeed. That dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. 'Tis only by virtue of my mission that I was spared the fate of my comrades. May the Father grant them rest.
How fares the princess?
She is weary yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead.
I can well imagine. Now, is it true you brought a prisoner?
My go,
It is.
Count Orlando.
The man is privy to the conspiracy, and I would have him lay it bare to your grace. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess.
It was to stain Duke Goltana's name by making it appear the work of his men. That way he'd be kept from Lazalia and claiming the regent's seat.
Who gave you the order? Duke Larg?
No. A close advisor of Duke Goltana's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor.
Madness. None among us would fain betray our duke. This is clearly an attempt to undermine us by sowing mistrust. Silence this man before he can spout
Gee,
more
I sure do
absurdness.
wonder who the traitor is.
I would hear it nonetheless.
Who was it?
Well,
Name the one who gave the order.
I'd have your protection.
On my honor as a knight. Speak.
'Twas the man who stands before me. Chancellor Glavane.
What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave!
Who put you to it? The Queen?
Stop this mama's farce. I've naught to do with this.
To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor.
It was not I. I know naught of it.
Forgive me if I presume overmuch, Your Grace, but now is not the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lazalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your Grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim and set the princess on the throne.
I do love the fact that this game is essentially just 6 different factions trying to play 3D chess,
Duke Goltana
and Delete is out here playing 5D.
banished Queen Luveria to Besselat for her hand in the conspiracy, and crowned Princess Ovelia queen. But Duke Larg, the White Lion, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free Luveria, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Besselat in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Goltana, in turn, set the Southern Sky to march in Ovelia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions.
This past evenfall, the count stood at 200,000. 400 if both sides be counted.
The number of casualties is not our sole concern. That was to be expected. And so too the depletion of our stores. No, it is this drought that threatens us. The markets are bare and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half year at best.
Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Gallione this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested.
The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. My son Oren tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lazalia, and more pour in by the day.
Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both.
It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off.
Orlando being the realest guy in the room.
Against such a fate, I assure you we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace?
Your fears are well-founded, but we cannot yet end this war. Though it pains me to do so, we shall increase the rate of tax by 1/3. Naturally, a close watch must be kept on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Limbri border to see that they are turned back.
My lord, I must ask that you reconsider. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace?
You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this.
The kingdom cannot exist without her people, Your Grace. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they, the common folk? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? Their confidence in us is sorely tested as it is. And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. Resolve is no substitute for resources.
Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward.
These are the words of someone who has seen war,
The 50
sir.
Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We were honor-bound to fight.
And in this war, there is no honor to bind you. Is that what you wish to say? The 50 Years' War was an abject failure of a corrupt crown. And the source of its corruption is Duke Larg. The man claims to act in the realm's interests, but in truth, he aspires only to power. I seek to rid us of...
Ah yes, Duke Goltana, famous for not wanting power.
Yet you would suggest there is no honor in this, that we fight for naught. You mock the Black Lion to his face.
His Grace speaks true. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? They call you the Thunder God, Count Orlando, but your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze.
Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. I am, however, keenly aware of the quagmire pulling at our feet. This war has been fought to a standstill. Your words are the epitome of hubris. This council can ill afford to heed such unfounded prating.
I will not sit here and tolerate such insults.
Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando.
The Valiant.
The leader once told me he was swimming against some unseen current. If this current rushed towards war, and the world with it, what hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lazalia to tell Zalbarg that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my own legs against the current.
Gold and Lazalia. I think I'm going to call a stream here for the night. It's a bit of a shorter one, but getting back into the swing of things with the tactics, and we got to see some real cool stuff. So thank you for everyone who showed up, and hope you all have a wonderful night.